What's going on, y'all? I'm about to send this link out. Then we're going to go ahead and get started. Let me make sure that the audio is good before we get this thing cracking. You feel me? Give me 1 second, y'all. Man, it's already Tuesday. It's already been a great start to the week. We're going to break all that down in a second. Let me make sure the audio good. Test, test, test. All right, we sound good. Go wait for y'all to hop on in. Okay, I just said that, but now I hear a little bit of static. All right, we sound a little better now. All right, bet. So in a few trades right now, my bad, giving y'all some ASMR action. All right, cool. So I'm looking at SPX right here too. Haven't jumped in this yet, but we might jump into this going into London session. Let's see what these other indices are up to. We was looking for these positions yesterday. Didn't take these positions myself, but we did go over this on yesterday's live. Did a little retracement, but now it looks like it's ready to make that move. Again, we was looking for buy. Well, we weren't looking for buys, but we was bullish. But like I went over in yesterday's live, we broke the highs to the left and started making lower lows. And then we also see right here, price dropped down, did this retest, and now price is rejected. And now I dropped a lot of videos breaking this down. So I'm gonna wait for some people to hop in. We're gonna go over this. I'm gonna drop those videos when more people hop in. All right, I also dropped the video last night. If you ain't checked that video out yet, make sure to check that out. It's linked in the free Telegram. But yeah, I can see a lower low getting made today. Who's in EA still, y'all? Let me know if y'all still in EA. I currently have 2 positions, just like I put in the free Telegram. Final TP got hit last night during Tokyo session. I added a second position, like you can see right here. And then the screenshot, you can see exactly that. This was the first position, second position right here. So yeah, so the first position is currently at a 1 to 5 risk reward. So my first position, I'm up 5 times my risk. And then the second position is currently at almost 1 to 2 risk reward. So we were chilling right here. And then me and the members, we took a trade last night as well. We took an EJ trade. All TVs got hit on that. Caught the entire daily candlestick so far. So all TVs got hit here. So a price can break this level from treated from resistance to support. Going to look to add a second position here. But yeah, we're going to be looking for buys on the JPY pairs. We was looking at some sells last week. But again, just like we went over in yesterday's live, what I said that price breaks below this level here, we'll look for sales. If price shoots up here, we're going to leave it alone and wait to see if it can break or reject this daily level. Once I saw price broke above this daily level, after it created a smaller price, once I saw price break above this level, that's when we entered the buy. All TVs got hit. And now we're looking for a possible second position. So I can show y'all that right here as well. Okay, so those jumping in, this trade is already done. Don't jump in this trade. This is the trade that we took last night during Tokyo session. But here's the EJ signal right here. You see the entry was at 156.90. So if I just click this right here, and then put this at 156.90. So that's where we entered at. This is where price is currently at. All TVs got hit last night. This was a quick move. You see we entered at 822. The final TP got hit. So it was about like a 2-hour trade. Not too bad. So technically kind of like a scalp, something like that. But yeah, that's the trade we took last night. So we're 3-0 for the week so far. Going to see if we can take some more positions going into London session. Yeah, price is still pushing up. Let's go back to SPX and NAS though. I was kind of liking how SPX was looking. Yeah, so we're gonna wait for London session, but we could see some possible sells on these indices. Yeah, the way price is looking, we could see a possible lower low get made today. Yeah. Now, as far as gold, gold's kind of just been ranging since yesterday. Yesterday, it didn't really do anything besides build orders and try to trap some buyers and sellers, which is why we kind of just left it alone. It's literally just been taking a nap at this level for the past few days, as you can see here. It's definitely, as of now, respecting it as a support, where we see here in the past, price was treating this as a resistance. But looking here, price did make a little staircase to the downside. But we zoom out and look at the bigger picture. We was nice and bullish here. This could just be a little retracement. Hit this key support level here. How do we know this is a key support level? We can literally see when price hit this level in the past, harsh rejection to the downside. Then we also see here how price was treating this as a strong support resistance level here. And then we also see here price treating the same level. And then when we're catching these small sells here, the small downtrend, this is the same exact level price hit, failed to make a new lower low, and then push back up. So yeah, so we're just chilling right now, waiting to see what price is going to do. So let me get rid of this really quick. Oh wait, I don't think I sent the link out. I think I'm bugging. Hold on. I don't think I hit send. Yeah, I didn't hit send. We are live. So those that's in here right now, shout out to y'all because y'all just either are on or y'all got the bell on. So either way, if y'all just ran to this channel, shout out to y'all. Or y'all got the bell on, shout out to y'all too. But I didn't even drop the link. I'm tripping. Because I was looking, I was like, people ain't jumping in. But that's probably why. That was my fault. I got straight to it. All right, cool. So we're gonna break all this stuff down again, of course, once they hop back in. But we're not entering anything as of now. We're just gonna keep on holding our trades, maintaining our trades, managing our trades. So I am in 3. Well, let me pull up Ian really quick because we took 2 trades yesterday. Ian is flying as well. Beautiful setup. I could have added another position on this last night if I was thinking, but I was tunnel vision on EJ. I'm not gonna lie, EA. So this was the move I called not last night, yesterday with the members. This run right here is currently at a 1-to-4 risk reward setup. Could have added a second position on this last night, but I honestly wasn't paying attention to this pair. I totally forgot I was in this, to be honest. But yeah, so we're approaching this resistance level. So we're either going to wait for price to hit this level, retrace back down, and look for a buy setup here, or we're going to see a price can break this level, and a price can break and hold this level. Then we'll look for a buy right here. But we are going to be looking for buys in the AUD pairs, the New Zealand pairs, the JPY pairs. And that's it as of now. Now, why are we looking for buys? Because very simple. All right, if you watch any of my trade breakdowns, what's going on? I just got the YouTube. Hey, shout out to you, J-Rod. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. That's what I like to see right there. And if you haven't checked out my video I dropped last night, make sure to check that out too, J-Rod. I'm going to link that in here later on. All right, but you watch any of my trade breakdowns on this channel, they all start the same. And if you watch me on any of the lives, you're going to notice this as well, especially because I'm about to point it out. So now you're going to start noticing it when I do it. But I'm always going on the daily time frame to base my decisions on whether I'm looking for a buy or sell. Now, why am I doing that? Because price moves on a day-by-day, week-by-week, month-by-month basis. Just think about it. When you're doing like some long-term investments or something like that, it's very rare they're going to pull up a 5-minute chart. Usually they'll pull up at least an hour, 4-hour, or in most cases like a yearly or monthly chart, if not a daily. And there's a reason for that. Also, again, we want to see where price is going overall in the long run, not just what it's doing for the day, right? What's doing for that day is important, but again, everything's about probabilities. We all know that there's manipulation in the markets and we don't control the markets. So since we already know and acknowledge that, that's why it's super important to look for high probability, high quality setups. And what are high probability, high quality setups? A high probability setup is, let's say right now we're in an uptrend. So if we're in an uptrend, something I always tell my members and students, if everything's showing as buys, I'm only looking for buys. Vice versa, if it was in a downtrend, if everything's showing as sells, I'm only going to look for sells. Why, if we're in an uptrend, am I only going to look for buys? Because price is showing that it's gradually been pushing up since December of last year. So if price has been gradually going to the upside for an entire year, and it's showing, well, obviously it was like doing a retracement here, but we're looking at what price is doing as of right now. Okay, so the past couple of weeks, price has been pushing to the upside, continuing this bullish momentum. And if you want to be really extreme about it, it's really been pushing up since April last year, but it's had some retracements here or there. But the main point is, if price is showing us that it's gradually pushing to the upside, why would we look for a sell? Yes, we could probably catch some pips here or there, but I'm okay with missing out on a couple pips for off of retracement because I'm looking at the bigger picture, right? Just like with the EA buy yesterday, we patiently waited for our confirmations. Once our confirmations were met, we entered, and now look at it. Of course, it was nice and blue yesterday, but from last night until right now, that thing is pushing to the upside to this day. So right here, we have this blue line right here. And before we break this down, let me pull up my other screen to make sure I'm not missing nothing. What's going on, Orion? I see you in here. What's going on, Orion? All right, cool. Let me just make sure I got my other screen up. Then I'm going to finish this breakdown really quick. Those just joined the stream, make sure to hit that first link in the description. Join the free signal room, free Telegram. You see on your screen, well, you don't. I'm actually tripping right now. I did everything backwards. Now it's on the screen. There we go. I'm doing things backwards today. Give me 1 second, y'all. All right, bam. They say you joined 2 weeks ago. Okay, bet. So I don't know if you did it already, but I'm just going to say it because I say it all the time, just to make sure. Because obviously, you see how many people we have in the advanced play signal room. We don't have everybody in the group chat. Of course, everybody doesn't have to be in the group chat. It is optional. That's why when y'all sign up, I don't force y'all into that. It's an option. Y'all can join if y'all want. But what I do want you to do, if you haven't already, is make sure to read the pinned messages in the advanced play signal room. All right. And if you want, join the group chat. I recommend joining the group chat because the pinned video in the group chat will teach you something that's very important and a key when it comes to trading, which is how to properly calculate your lot size. All right. So if you watch the video I dropped last night, I talk about and stress why it's so important to properly calculate your lot size. So let me go ahead and drop that video in the chat right now. I also linked it in the free Telegram last night, but this goes hand in hand to what I'm about to talk about. So let me drop this in the chat really quick. What's going on, y'all? I see you in here. All right, so this is the video I dropped last night. So this goes hand in hand with what I was just telling you, J-Ross. So that pinned message in the group chat teaches you how to exactly calculate your lot size so you can make sure you're risking the same amount each trade. All right, and you watched the video I dropped last night, I explained exactly why that is so important. Okay, so, and then also make sure to watch the old lives as well. And if you want some good game, someone was just messaging me. Who was it? Someone was just messaging me the other day. DW, if you're in here, DW. I don't know if you're in here, DW. Let me know if you're in here. If not, I'm gonna message you this after the live. They was asking me about some levels too. So if you want some serious game, right? There's obviously a bunch of stuff. Oops, let me switch this over. There's obviously a bunch of stuff in the channel. There's over 300 videos, but if you scroll to the bottom, you scroll to around when we're in 2022 and June. If you scroll to June, I'm about to give you some. I'm gonna post this to DW also. So you scroll down to June. Hold on, let me find it because I know exactly which video it is. All right, so you scroll down to September 2022. This is for all the members. You scroll to September 2022. I must have dropped this video twice in a row, but it's this video. It's the one with the 1 minute. I mean, 1 hour and 13 minutes. You watch this 1 hour and 13-minute video. It's a video, but it's a live stream. This was a Tokyo session live stream. This video right here, well, a lot of the old videos as well as the recent lives. The recent lives as of this year have been New York session live streams, and these lives during this year have been mainly during the New York news events. But the lives last year were Tokyo session live, and by lives I mean the exclusive lives for the members only, because we do lives outside of YouTube, off of YouTube. So the ones from last year, these were Tokyo session lives, and these were sometimes during news events, but these lives is where we did like a lot of back testing, but also like broke down a bunch of like chart behaviors, pattern behaviors, and also how to mark up the level. So we go to the one of September, and I'm pretty sure it's this one, the hour and 13. I'm about to actually pull up on my phone just to confirm. But make sure to check those out, especially on during the weekend or whenever you got some free time. Yeah, so Ian's pumping right now still. Finally made that higher high we was looking for. Yeah, so let me actually pull this out really quick to make sure that's the right video. I'm pretty sure that is the right video, but let me pull that up really quick. Those just joined the stream. This is the signal that was called yesterday in the free channel. Broke this down in yesterday's live as well. The final TP got hit last night, and that thing started exploding and ripping to the upside like the past hour. Let me see if I can find that video. Media, and we go September. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Give me 1 second. Yeah, yep, it's that one. It's the hour and 13 one. So the hour and 13-minute one. You scroll to September, you watch that one. Let me message DW that too while I'm at it, because I know I'm gonna get sidetracked. So let me message that. So give me 1 second, y'all, because this is important. So let me send this to you. To the old lives, September 2022. Okay, then. All right, cool. So we got about 12 minutes until London session starts. As far as news today, yesterday wasn't a lot of stuff going down, but as far as today, we do got FOMC at 8:15. It's not a high impact red folder news event, but it's orange folder and it's FOMC, so we're still going to keep in mind that it is going to be coming up right at the start of New York. Hopefully that'll kind of give life to gold, because gold has just been taking a nap so far. All day yesterday. I was watching it all day yesterday, and all they did was just range at this level. All right, so this is what happened. So it did this retracement. It was waiting all live for it to finally hit this level. Did a quick shot up. Then you see immediately got canceled out and shot down. Then did a little bounce up again. Then it shot down. And now it's ranging underneath this level. So it's literally just been ranging. So waiting to see if that will give us some life into gold today. SPX, I'm liking this for a sell setup right here. I'm liking this for a sell right here. And the advanced channel, then go to media / videos. All right, cool. Yes, I'm liking this right. We're gonna wait to see what the London session candle looks like. But I am liking this for sales. Now again, we do have what actually broke this level. It retraced back up. Yeah, so we have a couple levels that might struggle to break, but it's broken the highs to the left, and we kind of see a potential lower low possibly can get made right here, especially if we can break and hold underneath this level here. So we can hold this level. We can definitely see price potentially hit 44.90, 44.92. So that's what we're going to be trying to target if we do enter a sell setup here. And we see all the indices looking very similar. NAS looks like SPX as well. Let's see what US30 is looking like. US30 is looking kind of similar right here, except it's not as extreme as SPX and NAS. Okay, and what I mean by that is this. So if we look at, let's pull this up on this chart. I'll pull this up right here. Okay, this is why it's super important to not be biased and also understand how to read not just market structure, but really know how to identify the trend. All right, so looking at US30, we can clearly see the differences. So we kind of see this arch right here. So the last 2 days look similar. But the lows did take out the higher high right here, but we still have the strong support level right here at around 35,020, 35,040 price range. That price continues to respect this level, which it did yesterday. You see it tapped it. Well, not yesterday, but on Friday, you see it tapped it right here. Had this huge push to the upside. So right now, this can potentially be turned into a higher high, depending on if you can respect this level that's currently retesting right here. So that's the only thing. But then again, if we look at NAS and SPX, it's dropped a lot more, but it's also respecting the support level that it just hit the other day as well. Well, we can't see that on this one, but pull up NAS. That's the only thing, because again, there is like one more level would have to break before I feel comfortable saying the downtrend can start. But so this will be a little bit early and jumping into sells or jumping into the downtrend. But for NAS, if NAS breaks and holds underneath 15,180 and starts treating as resistance, then I'll be like, yeah, the downtrend is definitely going to start. So that can happen today. They got a few levels to break, but we can't possibly see that happen today. So that's why I'm kind of leaning towards sells. But also, like I said, like when you enter a trade, you got to acknowledge all the things that could possibly happen. Not just, oh, it can do this, but what else can it do? And then what's the percentage of it doing it, or what's the likelihood of it doing that? So yeah, we're gonna keep an eye on that. But there's currency pairs that have a lot cleaner setups and a lot cleaner trends. So we're gonna be paying attention to those. All right, cool. Yeah, so we can look at a possible GN buy here. Change the color on that. Those just joined the stream, we have not entered this yet. This is just a trade idea. Go ahead and hit that first link and join the free signal, free Telegram. You see on your screen how we did last week and last month. Go ahead and hit that first link and check it out for yourself. Last week we went 15-4, caught 72,624 pips. Last month we went 34-3, caught 105,389 pips. And then so far this week we're 3-0 so far. Looking for some more positions. We're going to be looking for New Zealand buys. So by New Zealand buys, I mean EN and GN. We're going to be looking for JPY buys. I didn't take this trade. This was just a trade idea. We took EN instead of GN yesterday. Let's go ahead and pull back up. Pairs we're in right now. Yes, I got 2 positions on EA right now. If we can break that level, possibly we'll look for a third. But I got 2 positions on EA right now. We're in EN right now. Go pull EN back up. Yeah, so we're at EN right now. This was at a nice 1 to 4 risk reward. And then me and the members, we took EJ last night. We hit the final TP. So this one was a nice 1 to 2 risk reward. So I'm still holding this. I'm waiting to see if it can break back above this level. But if it rejects past this right here, I'm going to close my position and then look for a possible re-entry. But I'm looking to see if it can break this level going into London session. New 5-minute did just start. We got about 4 minutes until London session starts. But that's the game plan right there. Also in GJ, I just didn't call the signal out. GJ was the initial pair I was looking at, but that thing started shooting up quicker and more aggressive than EJ. So I called the EJ out for the members. But I'm in this one, but both these pairs we're looking for buys on. And as far as the indices, we can see possible sells. Just waiting to see what the next couple candlesticks look like. Yeah, so just waiting to see what these next couple candlesticks look like. And then I got the indices on my other screen. Then we're still watching gold too, but like we went over, gold still got some work to do. All right, so we hit that first link. Whoops, this is the advanced play signal room. Let me switch out of that. All right, so we hit the first link. This is exactly what we're going to see. You're going to see the link, and then you're going to see the EA positions, which matches exactly what you see right here. But this is how we did yesterday. So yesterday we took 2 trades. This is the trade me and the members took. We was in well, no, that was last night. This is the EJ screenshots where we showed that at the beginning of the live. So you can see some of that. But this is how we did yesterday. So yesterday we took 2 trades. We took an EA buy. TP7 got hit, caught 55 pips. We're obviously up way more than 55 pips now. But this was yesterday when market closed. Then we took an EN buy. All TPs hit, caught 58 pips. We're obviously up way more than 58 pips right now. And so we ended yesterday 2-0. Then me and the members, we took an EJ buy last night. So we're 3-0 as far as advanced play and free signal room goes. Each trade and every trade posted has my personal entry for reference, SL. You're going to see the time the trade was posted, the TPs, how many people viewed or entered the trade, the reactions, TPs getting hit, screenshots of positions, and all that good stuff. So if we scroll up past that, you're going to see exactly what you see on your screen, how we did last month. So we went 34-3, giving us a 92% win rate. We caught a total of 105,389 pips. 96,594 of those pips were strictly caught with the members in the advanced play signal room. You click right here, it's going to take you to the beginning of July. All wins and losses are posted at the end of every day and every week. We do the recap, going over all the trades taken, TPs that got hit, total amount of pips caught, and the win rate for the day, the record for the day, all that good stuff. So make sure to explore and check that out. Now, as far as last week, this is how we did last week. We went 15-4. Monday, we caught 2,529 pips. Tuesday, we caught 1,129 pips. Wednesday, we caught 24,463 pips. Thursday, we caught 34,877 pips. Then Friday, we caught 9,626 pips, giving us a total of 72,624 pips. 71,932 of those pips were strictly with the members in the advanced play signal room. And the same thing, you click right here, it's going to take you to the beginning of the week. And yeah, so make sure to check all that stuff out. So we got London session about to start. So yeah, we're going to be looking at EJ. We're going to be looking at GN. That thing's rejected. We're still going to look at the JPY pairs. But as far as possible new setups and new positions, we're going to be watching GN. And then we're going to be watching JPY pairs. And then we're going to be watching the indices as well. So I'm going to keep GN on the screen right here. But as you can see, that thing finally broke this level of traffic. Those that have been watching it at least since last week, you'll know that we was talking about this resistance level and it finally got broken. As you can see, went zone to zone. So we're going to see if it's going to continue to try to push up and explode today, which I can kind of see happening, especially because it was so choppy and stuck at that level for so long. But we're going to see what happens. London session just started. So let's go ahead and pull up these pairs right here. All right, cool. So we're going to see if we can push and break these levels right here. Those just joined the stream, we haven't entered this yet. This is just a trade idea. We have not entered this yet. Yeah, so we're still trying to push up. We're going to see if we can do it. I wouldn't be against the retracement though, because that thing did explode up. I would not be against the retracement. So if it rejects this level, I wouldn't be too upset, honestly. I kind of would like that. But if it shows signs that it can hold this level and my rules are met, then you might jump in on this. Yeah, but we're just chilling right now. What's going on, Shawn? I see you in here. Yeah, I don't know what it like. It sounds good, but every now and then it'll still be. I gotta figure it out. It sounds a lot better. It's not acting like last week, but I'm a slight perfectionist, so I'm gonna try to figure out what's wrong with it. But I think it's when I shift my desk that's what causes it. Like I pull the cords or something like that. Yeah, so right now we're just looking at some possible more setups, waiting for our confirmation levels to get hit. But we're just chilling right now. We're already nice and blue. We're up for the day, up for the week. We're already in position. So like always, we're in no rush to enter any trades because there's no reason to be in a rush. Just dropped the video last night. If y'all haven't checked it out yet, go ahead and save this for after the live. I'm about to go ahead and drop that in the chat. And this is a sneak peek of the members. You already know I haven't made a public announcement for everyone in the free channel yet, but there's going to be a YouTube member content. It's going to be separate from the membership with the Advanced Play Center. This is going to be strictly a YouTube subscription membership. So what comes with this is it's going to be a lot cheaper and more affordable than the Advanced Play Signal Room. Obviously, you're not going to get the signals, of course, but you're going to get some of the stuff that's kind of included in the course in Advanced Play Signal Room. So there's different tiers. So you're going to be getting exclusive videos because obviously the videos we've been dropping on here, they're still good and full of information, but I don't go super in depth with these because as I do with the members in the course or the Advanced Play Signal Room, because again, the stuff in there that we teach, I can go more in depth with it because it'll make a lot more sense and click. But if I do that stuff on YouTube, it's going to be a lot of stuff that's going to be confusing and not going to make a lot of sense, right? Or you're going to have a lot more questions. So that's what this is going to be, because not only are the questions going to be answered, but like I said, there's going to be a lot more information dropping soon. I'm still testing some stuff out and tweaking it, but I'm going to drop an announcement later on this week. But that video is like a sneak peek of some of the content or like what the stuff's going to be going down in there. But there's going to be extended lives. So there's going to be extended London session lives. There's going to be lives outside of London session. I still got to figure out what my schedule is going to look like, but it's most likely going to be during New York session. And then there's going to be, I got to pull up the list. There's a lot more stuff in store, but make sure to check that video out. I'm about to drop that in the chat right now. Also, make sure to follow me on Instagram and TikTok. If you aren't following me yet, make sure to follow me on both Instagram and TikTok. Playmaker_ways to Instagram, Playmaker ways to TikTok. You should see it on the bottom of y'all screen. I post daily on both pages. I just posted some content on there last night. If you want to see screenshots of my positions and what's going on in the advanced play signal room, that's going to be on Instagram. If you want to see like longer form content videos, like trading tips and stuff like that, that's going to be on TikTok. Let me go ahead and draw that. Also hit that follow on TikTok because we're almost at 1,000 subs on here on YouTube, and we're almost at 1,000 followers on TikTok. Once we get 1,000 followers on TikTok, we're going to be going live on there as well. It's going to be outside of course, the scheduled London session lives. But there's a lot of content coming in store. A lot of stuff I got planned this month. Well, this quarter and towards the end of the year. So yeah, right now we got some slight retracements going on, some retests going on. Not too much of a surprise because last night during Tokyo session, there was a lot of huge moves. All right, there was this huge GJ move. The New Zealand pairs went crazy. The AUD pairs went crazy. Of course, this was yesterday. Then this was Tokyo session right here. This was the start of Tokyo session. Hit the final TP, did a retest, and then the past hour or so, that thing exploded to the upside. So since a new session did start, it makes sense that there might be some retracements or the breaks are getting pumped right now. Also, look at the daily candlestick. It's already huge, and this was just strictly off Tokyo session. We still got London session that just started 6 minutes ago, and then we still got New York session to go through and deal with. And also, let's just compare it to the other candlesticks, right? So it's already around the same size as most of these completed daily candlesticks. So again, you got to put that into consideration as well. All right. So there's a lot of things that you got to put into consideration with doing your chart analysis and doing your back testing. But again, the more you do it, the more you're going to pick up on, and the easier it's going to become. Because again, the same stuff happens every single day. Like the same stuff happens every single day. There's nothing new happening. Like there's not going to be some crazy new thing that's going to happen today that's never happened before. Now, news events, maybe like whatever they be talking on news events. I don't watch the news, but maybe what they report in the news might be something different or record breaking, or we might hit a high that we haven't hit in a while, like on the charts. But as far as like patterns and market behavior, it's literally the same stuff every day. Only thing that changes is volume, bank holidays, news events, and trends. That's the only thing that changes. But as far as like candlestick behavior and stuff like that, it's the same stuff. Yeah, so GN looks like it's trying to push up. We're going to see how it does this 15 though. We got about a minute and a half to the next 5 minutes. Then those watching the recorder, these are the two videos I dropped. Well, this is the same video. Those just joined the stream, we have not entered this yet. This is just a trade idea. Go ahead and hit that first link in the description. Join the free signal room, free Telegram. You see on your screen how we did last week and last month. Go ahead and hit that first link and check it out for yourself. We're 3-0 for the week so far. Took one trade last night during Tokyo session. Took 2 trades yesterday. Looking for some more possible positions right now. I was looking at SPX. Like I was saying, I was going to wait for the next 15. Again, this is exactly why I was saying that. Now I was doing a retest. Why did I figure it was going to do that at the start of London? Same reason why we usually don't enter until the London candlestick or the next 15 after London. Because again, the countless days I back tested, I started noticing again coincidences. Because like I said, the same stuff happens every day. So it's doing a retest right now. So if it can respect this level as a resistance, we can possibly see price reject to the downside and kind of repeat the moves it did last week and kind of yesterday, and then kind of on Friday. Because we went for a nice buy last week on the indices. Then when it hit the top of the zone or their daily level, that thing, as you can see, rejected to the downside. And then we look at what happened. It went down Sunday, Monday, did a little push up. Now we see a little trickle back to the downside. And now we're seeing this level get treated from support to resistance. And then we also in the daily time frame see no higher highs getting made, but the highs getting taken out and possible lower lows getting made. All right, so if you don't understand higher highs, higher lows, or how to read or identify the trend, I got you. I got a video for that as well. Give me 1 second. There we go. Let me drop that in the chat. You said, am I looking into EJ? I'm in EJ right now. Me and the members took an EJ buy last night. I took a GJ buy and I called out an EJ buy for the members. So I took both these positions. They're also on my Instagram story. And I also post them in the free Telegram. So we're going to the free Telegram. You'll see that I posted this screenshot saying I'll be trying to trade Tokyo session members only. And you'll see right here. I don't know if it'll pop up. My screen's been bugging. Let's see if it'll pop up. Yeah, it's not. My thing's been bugging. I don't know what's going on, but all this week when I try to click the picture, it won't blow up. I don't know if that's a bug or any update Telegram. But if you go to literally just scroll up a little bit, you'll see here I circled that it said today. This was a signal taken last night during Tokyo session. Here's a screenshot of the GJ position I was in. Here's a screenshot of one of my boys, Shawn. He got into that. But yeah, I'm in this position right now. So yeah, we are looking at EJ. We're looking at EJ. We're looking at GJ. We're looking at GN. We're in EA. We also took an EN buy. I can pull that up in the advanced play signal room. We took an EN buy last night. I mean, not last night. We took an EN buy yesterday. All right. So all these trades are already played through. I don't want anybody DMing me about they took a trade and they're in drawdown. These trades, like you said, all TPs hit. We got some price. So I don't want anybody taking this. This is the EJ trade we took last night, August 7th. You'll see it matches the screenshot posting the free Telegram. This was the EN buy that we took yesterday. All TPs got hit. This is the New York price watch list. I drop this every day for the members and both the course page channel and advanced play signal room. This is me breaking out trades taking during Tokyo session, London session, and like it says here, possible setups going into New York. As you can see, I don't just say we're looking for buys here, we're looking for sells here. I go on the chart, break down why we're looking for buys, why we're looking for sells, and the specific price levels to look for buys and sells at, and specific price levels to look for entries and exits at. And as you can see, I go through a bunch of multiple pairs, all that good stuff. So this is how we did yesterday. This was the US30 play from Friday. So yeah, we are looking at the JPY pairs. Yes, we are. If you're talking about last week, because we did take a US30 move last week, we can pull that up actually. Yeah, we caught a couple US30 moves last week, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, you can see this kind of respecting that level. So that's why kind of leaning towards leaving them alone for that sell. We'll see what happens there. But yeah, so we took this US30 sell last week. It was a nice, huge one of FOREX reward. And then we took a buy here. Let me pull that up. So we go to last week. On Friday, we took that US30 buy. TP5 got hit, caught 9,500 pips, which was right here. This was that buy we took. And then a couple days before that, we took that US30 sell. right here. So we took this US30 sell. All TPs hit, caught 34,700 pips. You see the date right here says August 3rd. We go right here. You see the date matches August 2nd going to August 3rd. This was the initial day we took the trade, added positions, continued to hold it for a whole day, 2 days. Was a nice wonderful risk reward setup right here. So now price is kind of just, doing this thing right now. Got a little rejection wick. Might try to push to the downside, but we're not going to be looking at that for right now. I got that on my other screen. But yeah, we're seeing some retracements right now. Let me pull up. I got EJ right here. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm about to close my position on EJ. Well, yeah, I'm about to close it. I'll look for another entry, but I'm gonna secure my profits right here. It looks like I might try to flip the script on this. I see a wick. I might try to flip the script on this. But yeah, I close out of that one. Let me pull up GJ and see if I need to do the same with GJ. I'm gonna look for a possible another re-entry on that. Yeah, I'm just gonna secure my profits here. I'll look for another entry. All right, so I'm out of this trade. So yeah, we're gonna look for another entry. So we're either gonna wait for price to retrace back down, look for another buy here, or we're gonna look for price to break here. Why I say look for another buy here? Because price, matter of fact, we can pull up an example literally right here. This is a clean example, a clear example of price repeating itself. Price broke above this level, did a retest, shot up, didn't enter this buy setup, but when price retraced, came back here, entered this buy on Friday. You go into the free Telegram, you'll see we entered the EA buy on Friday. Then yesterday, same exact setup off the same exact level, caught the same buy. We pull up EN, we'll see the same thing. If I'm not mistaken. If I'm not mistaken, I might be mixing it up with something else. Nope. All right, same thing here. Price broke this level, shot up, retraced, shot up, retraced, shot up, finally broke those highs to the full move. So price always repeats itself. That's why we trade off these levels. As far as news, again, just for those that jumped in, we only have news during the New York session, 8:15. Orange folder, it is FOMC. So we are just going to acknowledge and keep that in mind. And that's pretty much it for the day. Then when market reopens, we got some C and Y news. Then at 11 o'clock p.m. EST, we got some New Zealand news. Then Wednesday, again, nothing really going on. And then Thursday and Friday is a regular Thursday and Friday. So yeah, we're just gonna be taking advantage of the no high impact news days and just gonna be strictly waiting for setups. Yeah, so I close out these positions on the JPY pairs. I'm still holding EA and EN, but I close out the JPY positions. Yeah, so we're just chilling right now. Got a couple minutes to the next 5 minute pops up. Yeah, so I don't know if you just jumped in. We went over the indices. I'll go over them again though. But yeah, so looking at US30 and the indices, this is what I see going down this week. And yeah, so you're right about the reversals. That's exactly why we went for the sell on Wednesday last week, where we caught this rejection wick and then these candlesticks to the downside, right? Because again, price is technically still bullish. Price is still technically bullish. Now, if we look at NAS or NAS or SPX, then if I wasn't looking at US30, I was looking at NAS or SPX versus US30, I'd feel a lot more comfortable looking for sales on NAS and SPX than I would on US30, if I'm being honest. Why? Because we can clearly see here that this is showing a clear sign of reversal and lower lows getting made and a possible downtrend is commencing versus US30. No lower lows have been made, and it's still showing bullish momentum, right? If we look at SPX looks just like NAS100. Right, those highs got taken out, retested that support level, got turned to resistance, dropping down, and then now let's go back to US30. So if I was to look for sell positions for reversal, I'd look at NAS and SPX. Now that doesn't mean that US30 won't follow suit, because this is, if you don't know, this is a trio right here. Okay, so there's a trio and a duo when it comes to indices. The trio is US30. Now there's some game right here. Now the members know about this, and if you maybe heard me talk about it on a live, or if you just noticed it yourself, you might know this as well. But there's a trio, all right? US30, SPX, and NAS. They move the same 90% of the time. Now, that doesn't mean if US30 is going up or US30 is going down to blindly enter a NAS or SPX position going the same way. You should always do a proper chart analysis and all that stuff before you enter any trade. All I'm saying is, if you have a small account that can't handle US30 or NAS, and you know it can't handle that, but you're still trying to trade that because you think you can make a lot of money on US30, which is true, but the reason why you can make a lot of money on US30 is because you're over leveraging and you're risking way more than your account should be able to risk or handle, which is make you flip your account so quick. But that's a whole nother topic. But I kind of not in, that's a whole nother topic, whole nother video. Right. But what I'm saying is, pick one of the three that your account can handle, right? So you have a big account, you can trade US30. But you have a medium account, you can trade NAS. But you have a small account, SPX is the one you should shoot for. And now the duo is the two we haven't traded in a minute, which was, we haven't traded it in like a few months, which was GBPJPY and what you call it, EUSDX. But we're not even going to go over that because we haven't traded those in a minute. We're just going to stick to US30 and SPX and NAS. Now, before we break all that down, let me just go back on these charts really quick to make sure we're not missing anything. Yeah, so that thing is, yeah, so I looked out of this. I closed out my positions. And like I said, so we're waiting for price to either retrace back down here, look for another buy position here, or we're going to wait for price to break this level and look for a buy position here. But since price is rejecting to the downside, I'm just going to move this over to the right, and then I'm going to look and see if we can catch the same exact move here. All right. So before we break this down, yeah, so we're going to let that do its thing. So we're going to put yeah, right here. Yeah, so I'm still holding my EA position. I still got two positions on this. So I'm going to move this over to my other screen so I can break this down. All right, make sure to hit that like button, y'all, because we're about to break something down really quick. Way clear on that. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, so that's one thing I would suggest. And also, okay, so when you was talking about US30, so I'm gonna assume that either you jumped in with us or you're a member. So I'm gonna just assume you're a member for right now. So if you're a member, what I want you to do is, we can do this right now actually. But I want you to do this also. You can see it yourself. But we're about to go into we're gonna still break down the trio. We're not getting sidetracked. This is relevant to the trio and what we're about to talk about. So that's why I'm about to pull this up. Okay. So we saw what we're about to talk about happen and take place last week. Let me try to find the signals. So it was last week. So we're in the advanced place signal right now. These are all old trades. Nobody jump into those. Okay, here it is. Okay, so we went live this day for the news event. I forgot this was ADP or FOMC. But like all lives that are for the members and the people in the course, if you missed the live, just like the YouTube lives, they're recorded and I post them in the channel. So we went live during this news event. So we broke down what the game plan was. Then we entered US30 during the right after the news. And then right here, you'll see me say right here, SPX and NAS are dumping, US30 still trying. So this day, we talked about this in the group chat too. I'm not going to pull up the group chat because it got people's pictures and names on there. So obviously for privacy reasons, I'm not going to pull that up. But this right here is telling me exactly what is proof of what I was talking about earlier. Like, just because one is dropping down doesn't mean blindly jump into all the other two, because they are still their own pairs, right? So let's just look at US30. US30, one, we can see the structure is different between NAS and SPX, but now let's break down why. US30 is currently worth $35,370, right? Now, really quick, let's see what NAS is worth. NAS is worth like, what is NAS worth right now? NAS is worth $15,344, which is like half, or if not more than half, of what US30 is. So US30 is like 2 or 3 times more than NAS, right? And then SPX is worth 4,000. So that shows you they're all different price levels. They're all different values, so their levels are going to be slightly off, but they still move kind of similar, which we're about to break down right now. All right, so that's one example, right? Now, eventually, like I said, SPX and NAS are dumping, US30 is still trying. Then, look at this, hour later, well, not really an hour, like 40 minutes later, then US30 started to dump and follow suit, right? Then, the next day, we took a NAS sell, SL got hit, re-entered, took another L on NAS sell, but then guess what happened later on? We took a US30 buy. But this day, when the NAS was struggling to drop, US30 and SPX, like I said right here, NAS is struggling. SPX and US30 are moving smoother, just like yesterday. So this was a day that NAS was struggling while US30 SPX were moving smooth. And then the day before, US30 was struggling, but SPX and NAS were moving smooth, right? Now, whoops. So now that we broke that down, now let me show the similarities, because we just broke down the differences, right? The price, market structure. Now we're about to break down the similarities. So we're going to really quick get rid of all these charts. I got my charts up on my other screen. So we're going to pull up SPX. We're going to have US30, SPX, and NAS up. All right, they're all in the daily time frames. All right, they're all in the daily time frames. So now let's look at some similarities on the daily time frame. If we zoom out, okay, so some clear similarities we can see is with all three of them the last 2 days. So yesterday's green candlestick and then today's red candlestick. Yesterday's green candlestick, today's red candlestick. Yesterday's green candlestick, today's red candlestick. Now they're different sizes, but that's the only similarities we see as of now. Now we look at the past couple of days, that's where things kind of got a little wonky. We see this similar move here, right, on SPX and NAS. But then we look at US30, we don't see that similar move. Now it can also be because, again, US30 is worth way more than NAS and SPX. But now let's break it down and go on a smaller time frame. Now let's go on the 15. All right, now we're going to go on to 15 on SPX. Now we're going to go on to 15 on NAS. Now I just want you to pay attention to the structure. All right, now we're going to go to SPX. Same structure. US30, same structure. So on the bigger time frames, things look a little bit different. But the past 2 days, the candlesticks look exactly the same. And then we go on a smaller time frame, we see prices doing literally the same thing on all three pairs. All right, y'all. Make sure that like button, y'all. So again, if y'all just joined the stream, rewind like 6 minutes. If y'all just joined the stream, rewind 6 minutes. You'll know what we just were talking about. Now let's pull these currency pairs back up. Let's see what GJ's up to. Let's see if it's retraced back down to that level. Look at that. So it didn't retrace down to that level, but it hit this level of traffic, wicks back up. So we're going to see if it's going to try to push back down this new 15, or if it's going to try to break this resistance level to the upside. But like I said, I did close my positions on both EJ and GJ because, again, price is pushing back up, but there is that chance that it could have went all the way back to our entry. And then what are you going to do when it went back to our entry? Then you're going to be like, oh, I'm going to see a hold. It could push back up. At some point, you're going to have to close the trade, whether you're in drawdown or in profit. So I'd rather close the trade when I'm in profit. I don't know about y'all. So yeah, so I'm still in EA and EN. I'm still in EA and EN. But we're looking at some more possible setups on the New Zealand pair. So we're about to pull those back up. Yeah, price is still chilling at that level right there. So we're going to let it do its thing. Okay, so gold broke that level. So we could look for a possible sell on gold. Gold up. Gold finally broke that level. So we're going to see if we're going to hold this level. I already did a nice little retest. Yeah, so we could possibly look for a sell on gold. Yeah, we can see a possible lower low get made today. But each time it's broken below this level, it has wicked and closed back on the support, closed back above the support level. So that is one thing to acknowledge. But if the rules are met, I enter. So let me see what this is looking like right here. Put my stop loss about 1940. First target be right here. Yeah, I'm not against this. Let me write this trade ideal up. But yeah, we got a lot of pairs retracing right now. Yeah, let me write this trade idea up for gold. Yeah, that's some free game right there. Yeah, so that's one thing to look at. So now, all y'all US30 warriors that don't have like a $3,000 or $5,000 account minimum, stop trading that. Look at SPX. Now y'all know you don't need to trade US30 anymore. All right, because I know some people that have accounts that shouldn't trade US30, but they only trade US30 because they think that account, that US30 just makes them so much money. But it's like you're making so much money because you're risking so much of your account. Like if I'm risking 70% of my account or 100% of my account, I better make a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? So now y'all know what y'all know. You feel me? But let me pull up these other charts and see what's going on. Yeah, but now y'all know what y'all know. All right, yeah. So if I get quiet, I'm writing some trade ideas up. So just bear with me, y'all. Those just joining the stream, this is a trade that we called yesterday in the free Telegram. Go ahead and hit that first link in the description. Join the free Signal Room free Telegram. You see on your screen how we did last week and last month. Go ahead and hit that first link and check that out for yourselves. This is that EA position. Entered this yesterday. Hit the final TP last night. Me and the members were 3-0 so far this week. Went 2-0 yesterday. Took a trade last night during Tokyo session. Actually, that stop loss doesn't need to be that high. I'm going to do a tighter stop loss than that. Give me 1 second, y'all. Run this trade idea up. GBPJPY 19. Alright, cool. Cool. Yeah, so I'm kind of like in gold. Yeah, it looks like GJ is trying to retrace. Just do a quick little back testing. Are you confused why I just did that? I got a video I'm about to drop in the chat. Make sure to watch it, and it'll break down what I just did. If this is your first time hitting this channel or watching the lives, make sure to hit that bell, sub, and like button, because we don't just live stream and live trade every day. London session 3 a.m. EST, but we also drop weekly videos from trade breakdowns, trading psychology videos, trading tip videos, trading plan videos. I got videos on prop firm challenges, risk to reward, how to count pips. One of my favorite videos I made is this one right here. So I'm gonna drop this in the chat right here. This is how to double your account in 2 weeks. And this is without over leveraging. This is without taking 50 trades a day. None of that stuff. This is a realistic way to double your account in 2 weeks. And no problem, Trader Blue. That's why I do these lives. Because some of the members have been here for a while, they already know. But, that's why I started a playbook, because I had to learn trading the hard way. Like, I was in the IML once, and then, I had like one mentor I paid for. Learned like one thing from him, but that one thing wasn't enough to, trade or be profitable trading. So I literally had to learn everything on my own. Like, I had to teach myself. So once I taught myself, I started seeing in the space, a bunch of other traders, but like a lot of it's like once it's like, let's take it outside of trading. It's like you're in a third party, right? You're on the outside looking in, and you see somebody talking, right? But they full of crap. They're full of shit. But the person they're talking to is just eating it up. But only you and the dude talking to the person knows that they're full of crap. That's like a lot of traders in this space. So I just got tired of seeing this stuff, especially because after I learned how to trade, I just got tired of seeing people lie or like half tell truths, or the biggest thing, spread fear. And it's just the craziest thing. So that's why I started a playbook, to show people that it's not as complicated as these people make it seem. And the craziest thing is, it'd be other traders that be under my stuff hating the most, which makes sense though. But like, they be spreading the most fear. And I'm like, and then when I respond to them, they be like, oh, that's when they be like, oh, I'm a trader. I've been trading this long. Or I've been trading for this. I'm like, so if you're a full-time trader, like you're claiming, why are you trying to scare other people away from trading? That makes zero sense. Like, if you're a full-time trader, 10 people learning how to trade today or 100 people learning how to trade today, it's not going to stop the money you're making So it just mind boggles me how there's a lot. Not everybody, of course. Shout out my boy Sparky, but not everybody, of course, is like that. But it's just so many people in this space that's like that. It's like a crab in the bucket mentality when there's really no reason for it. But let me see what GN's up to really quick. Yeah, so you just watched the stream. Basically, I broke down that price is kind of just ranging right now because last night during Tokyo session, most pairs, not including, of course, the USD pairs like the indices and gold, did some pretty huge moves last night. So it's kind of stalling right now, chilling, because again, we got to understand that these are real values, they're real currencies. So just think about it. Price can't just shoot up in one direction nonstop or shoot down in one direction nonstop. That would crash, the markets. That's why there's times where price is stuck into place for a few hours. That's why there's retracements, retests, and stuff like that. So if we go on a daily time frame, and we see this is what the daily candlestick looks like. And London session just started 40 minutes ago. And then we zoom out and see that this is basically the same size as most of the daily candlesticks that ended throughout all 3/4 sessions. You got to think about it. If price continues to push up, it's going to create a huge candlestick, which can happen. But again, we got to think logically. It's not going to just shoot straight up all day. It's going to have to do some retracements. And then also, again, the session just started. This was all from Tokyo session. So I already made this basically the size candlestick as most of these candlesticks throughout a whole day in one session. So it's going to have to, chill for a little bit, if not retrace. And then plus, if you don't know, there's retracements throughout all sessions. Like there's retracements and pumps in between and the beginning of all sessions. So that's pretty much what's going down on the charts right now. I'm gonna go ahead and post this disclaimer because I kind of like how few these pairs are looking. I'm not gonna lie. All right, so I just posted a disclaimer in the channel. So if you have not read that disclaimer before, or if you've not read the full disclaimer, take the 30 seconds to read it. It might look on your phone screen like a huge paragraph, but it's not, I promise. It's just 11 sentences. It breaks down how the signals work, how you should go about taking the signals, how the strategy works, how the TPs work, how you should go about trading in general. Some stuff might be common sense to others. Some stuff you might have known but forgot about, and some stuff you might not know at all. So just make sure to read that. All right. Anything I post in the free channel on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, especially in the Advanced Play Signal Room and in the course channel, I don't just post for no reason. It's a reason for everything I post. Especially I post the same thing every day. I'm never just going to be in any of the channels, making small talk, oh, did you see the moon last night? It was so pretty and the way the stars were twinkling. No, everything I post is relevant and for a reason. So definitely take the time to read it. And especially if I drop a video, make sure to watch the videos, all right? But we're just chilling right now. EA's retracing, goals, just doing this thing. So we got a lot of ranging going on right now. We're going to see what this next 15 looks like, though. We're going to see what this next 15 looks like. I have a question. Okay, let me read this first. I have a question. It might be dumb. It's not a dumb question. There's only a very small percent chance that you can actually say a dumb question, right? Because you don't know what you don't know. You know what I'm saying? But when you lose a trade, where exactly does the money go? To your broker, or is it the same type of rotating money? Okay, so that I never really did any research on, but I can just say what I kind of think would most likely happen. If someone knows, they can correct me if I'm wrong. But so how it works is, at least how I think it works, which makes sense to me at least, is because when you put your money into the broker, you have to transfer it into it. So when you put the money into the broker, it's like putting your money into a bank account. It's yours, but it's not at the same time. They can do what they want with the money. And essentially, what they turn money into slowly over the years is literally just numbers on the screen. Like money is real, but not at the same time. It's literally just numbers on the screen. Like there's nothing backing up money anymore. That's a whole nother topic and discussion. So you're saying when you lose the money, so technically, like I said, once you put the money to the broker, it's yours. It's in your account, but it's theirs at the same time, right? So if you lose the money, you just don't got the money. You feel me? Like the broker doesn't take that money, because how the brokers make majority of their money is through the charges and the spreads and the fees. You feel me? So the money on the account, that's a good question. It could be with the brokers. It could go with, who knows, right? That's a good question. I don't know exactly where it goes, but honestly, I don't really think too much about it. I'm just like, hey, I'm trying to grow my account and withdraw and bring that money back. But that's just my best guess. You know what I'm saying? What was that last part? Yeah, well, I'm not sure. But everybody's making money. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm like, there's no reason to be the crab in the bucket mentality when it comes to trading. Because, quick Google search, we can do that really quick. I'm going to do it on my other screen. I'm going to pull up on this screen in a second, because, Google be doing some wild stuff sometimes. Okay. Well, it would help if I type what I'm typing. How much money it goes through the forex markets daily. So this is literally a quick Google search. This is how much money goes through the forex markets daily. Daily, 6.6 trillion. So everybody's making money. The banks are making money. The hedge funds are making money. The brokers are making money. Traders that are trading correctly are making money. Sure, some people that don't know how to trade are making money too every now and then. So there's plenty of money to be made. And that's just the forex markets. That's not the stock markets. That's not crypto. That's just forex strictly. You know what I'm saying? So there's money to be made. There's money to be made. So those are the JPY pairs are trying to get their lives together, which is cool. But like I said, I got to close out the position because, again, it literally went like straight to my entry. I'm not going to risk losing all my money. So I have no issue with that. Now, this would have been one of the chances, yeah. But again, like, why be up 50 pips and go back down to 5 pips just for it to go back up to 50 pips? That is, and for the chance that it could, reject back to the downside. Obviously, we kind of got bullish momentum back into play, especially what happened yesterday. But still, at the same time, you don't want to take any chances. But looking at EJ, I kind of want to see these highs get broken today, especially because it failed and rejected the downside. So now I'm like, okay, there's definitely bullish. I mean, we already went over that there's bullish momentum, but the fact that it keeps respecting these levels and not making lower lows, I kind of want to see these highs get broken, because once these highs get broken, I see the JPY pairs flying. Once those highs get broken, just like how EA and EN broke and flew to the upside once these highs got broken. You see what I'm saying? This was the strong resistance level here. Price broke that level. What happened as soon as price broke that level? That thing exploded to the upside. You get what I'm saying? GN is still kind of chilling, thinking about life, doesn't know what it wants to do with itself. But yeah, I like gold. I'd be lying if I said I didn't like gold. I like gold. So we're gonna go for gold and see what it does. Let's see what it does. What it do. Put the TPs in the channel. Of course, like I said, make sure to read that disclaimer. And let me put it up really quick. All right, I'm going to read it with y'all, but I still want y'all to read it on your own. All right. So, of course, use proper risk and don't over leverage. Every trade is not guaranteed to go to the final TP or in our favor. Every trade posted is one I personally entered. So before entering any trade, do your own chart analysis to see, one, if price is near my entry and no TPs got hit, and two, that you see the same thing I'm seeing. Stick to your trading goal and don't get greedy. Once it's blue is on you, profit is never yours until you move SL in profit or close the trade. And then on top of that, that profit is not yours until you withdraw that. All right, withdraw y'all's profits. When a TP is hit, you either reject or break through, so keep an eye on your charts. So that's why I do my best as soon as a TP gets hit to notify y'all. And that's also why when y'all see a TP get hit, 9 times out of 10, it might retrace or reject, right? So I put that disclaimer in the disclaimer every day. So again, it's not a shocker that that happens 9 times out of 10. And then, of course, I recommend risking 1 to 5% of your account per trade. We're not risking 50% of our account. We're not trying to go for a home run. We're not trying to flip our account in one trade. Okay. Trading is a day-by-day, week-by-week, month-by-month basis. If you win one day, that's cool. If you have a one winning week, that's cool. But how is your win rate for the month? How is your win rate for the quarter? How is your win rate for the year? That was ultimately important, because you just win one. If you have one profitable week, that's awesome. But again, like, consistency is key. So we're gonna see what gold does. We're gonna see what gold does. Let me pull it up so y'all see why we even enter that. We can, since I'm out of EJ, we'll pull up gold on this right here. So the reason why I went for that is the same reason why I was going for sales to begin with. It finally broke below this daily level here, which we can see right here. Finally broke below this level. So if we can continue to hold this level as resistance, we can see the downtrend come back into play like we saw here. So before all of this, we was going for buys, was entering all these buys here. Then those that was here, we broke down and predicted the reversal. So if you go to like any of these streams throughout May, the end of April, the beginning of May, broke down. I literally called the reversal, but that's besides the point. Price dropped down, hit this key price level like we went over at the beginning of the stream, and that's what rejected. Tried one more time to make a lower low, rejected, push back up. That's when, as you can see here, we went for the buys. Then price hit this key price level right here, the strong resistance. Try one more time to make a higher high, failed to do so. You can literally see it with those levels, drop down, start making lower lows, and now here we are. So we continue to hold this level. We can see a pause for reversal and downtrend continue. Now, depending on how it reacts to this level here at 1906, 1904, will determine if, you know, the downtrend will come back into play or not. You feel me? So that's what's going on right there. So that's why we went for that sell. And while we was waiting and didn't really enter anything yesterday, because yesterday, again, it kind of just built orders, did a quick little pump up, quick pump down immediately, trickled back down, broke this level underneath this level of traffic. So now that's underneath this level of traffic, I feel like there's a higher likelihood, especially if we can hold this level, that price can push to the downside. So that's why we went for that sell right here. And the first TP is going to be 1931 is the first TP. We're going to put that 1930. First TP is 1931. We're about to hit that right now. We're like barely away from it. Still watching GN. Let me put this back on the 15. Still holding my two positions on EA. Well, like right there for hitting TP1. SPX is testing that level. But yeah, we're just chilling right now. Probably not going to enter anything else right now. Just going to let these do their thing. Let me catch up to these chats. Yeah, no problem. No problem, Trader Blue. Good questions today. Good questions today. Make sure to follow me on Instagram and TikTok. If y'all want to contact me directly, you can message me and DM me on Instagram at playmaker_way. You see it at the bottom of your screen. I respond to all messages. Let me see here. You can also DM me on Telegram as well. So if you're in the free signal room, all you gotta do is just click right here, and then has my YouTube links. My Instagram's right here. Maybe click right here. You can DM me and message me on Telegram as well. Now, if you're interested in learning how to mark up and identify these levels, hit those links in the description. Of course, the course is available. The course isn't just teaching my Forex trading strategy. This strategy works on anything that has candlesticks, no exaggeration. Works on currency pairs, obviously. Works on indices, obviously. Works on gold, obviously. I'm saying obviously because, we trade those pairs weekly. So that's what I'm saying, obviously. And then it works on stocks and options. Also works on crypto. Now, obviously, I haven't traded crypto in a while, but let me see. I have one marked out from one of my one-on-one sessions. Let me see. Let me see if I can find one. I got one of these. Wait, no, it's not this one. It's this one. Right? Here it is. Yeah, so you can see, obviously, I haven't marked these off in a while. But all we're going to do is just a quick bar replay right here. I'm going to put this on a smaller time frame. So you can clearly see here how price is reacting to these levels, just like they're reacting off the levels on the currency pairs and stuff like that. So this works on literally anything with a candlestick. So this course obviously goes over my trading strategy, but it also teaches you how to read the charts. All right. So once you know how to read the charts, you can do a lot of things. Like I said, you can do crypto, option trading, you can do long-term investments. Because again, this doesn't just work on any chart or anything with the chart, but it works on every time frame as well. And in that course, it goes over the trading strategy. It also goes over my buy and sell limit strategy. It also goes over these indicators. Even though I'm not a fan of indicators, you'll never see me use an indicator on stream, but I know people still use indicators. And that's nothing against indicators as long as you don't strictly enter or take trades strictly based off indicators. And like if you are going to use indicators, at least I feel better, more comfortable. Y'all use the indicators I've used in the past. So I've dropped those in there as well. Give me 1 second. TP1 just got hit, so I'm letting everybody know in the free channel. So we're 4-0 for the week so far. 2-0 today, 2-0 yesterday. We're almost at TP2. And of course, there's advanced play signal room. Now, what comes with advanced play signal room, I can show you better than I can tell you. Of course, right here is a quick rundown. Now, there's be some confusion with this. Okay, so let me just read this out loud. This, I get some people, I don't get a lot, but some people get confused by this. So it says here, I will be trading live London session 3 a.m. EST on YouTube. Wait, let me go to this one. I'll be trading Tokyo session members only. So that means Tokyo session is strictly members only. And I said, and we'll be live London session 3 a.m. EST on YouTube. So this has nothing to do with the members, right? Our lives are outside of London session. This is open for everybody, okay? So I just want to point that out and make that clear because there was a few people that be getting confused about that. So I just wanted to clarify that really quick. Now, again, don't take any of these trades as old trades, right? This is the second. Today's not the second, so nobody take any of these trades. So what comes with advanced play signal is, of course, these pinned messages. I'm not going to click them because then, y'all see what's in it. But I can see here is account size key. So this goes hand in hand with what we was talking about earlier, Trader Blue, about US30 NAS SPX. So this shows you basically what pairs your account size can handle, or I recommend to trade or not trade based on your account size. Then also the student member group chat. Then there's the exclusive live streams during New York news events. If you're missing the live streams, they're recorded. You can watch them later. Over 300 videos, over a year worth of content, year worth of live stream, year worth of chart analysis. Then every day I drop the New York price watch list where I go over trades taken during Tokyo session, London, and as it says here, possible setups going into New York. And as you can see here, I don't just say I'm looking for buys, you're looking for sells here. It's kind of similar to the live streams here, but they're more in depth and detail. I go over specific price levels to look for entries, exits, and I go over why we're looking for buys, why we're looking for sells, all that good stuff. And then, of course, you get all the trades, not just, a quarter to 50% of the trades like you do in the free signal room. So that'd be interesting. That I got any questions on that, you can DM me. We're still gonna be on the charts. New hour started, new 15 started. So let's go run down these charts real quick. So GN finally broke this level. So we're going to be seeing how it reacts here during this 15. It already looks like it's trying to push to the upside. So we're going to be keeping an eye on GN for possible buys. Let's pull EA back up, see what EA is up to before we hop off. EA is still trying to push up, so we're going to be watching that still. Then let's see what GJ is up to before we hop off. Yeah, so GJ's pushing back up. Yeah, so I could have held my position, but like I said, I'd rather be safe than sorry. Still up for the week and the month, so it's not like I am not up anymore. So we're going to wait for price to break this level. And if we can break that level, hold that level, I'm going to go for another buy on GJ and EJ. Still holding my EA position. And yeah, let me catch up to these comments really quick. Yeah, no problem. Yeah. So it's doing a slight retracement right now, but that's what we went over in the disclaimer. We're going to still see if it can continue to push down though. And then again, there is A15 FOMC. It's not red folder high impact, but I will still just personally acknowledge and keep that in mind because you never know, something could happen. But that's pretty much the only news event going down in New York. And then we have New Zealand news, 11 o'clock EST during Tokyo session. And I'll see y'all tomorrow, same time, London session, 3 a.m. EST.